When work ends, a surprising question shows up for a lot of people. Who am I now? And most retirees aren't prepared for how uncomfortable that question can feel. So in this video, I want to talk about what really happens to your sense of identity after work and why you don't need to rush to replace it. And most importantly, why this is quite common for newbie retirees, especially in their initial year. For decades, work defines who we are and quietly answers a lot of questions for us. What we do, where we belong, how we make a contribution. It's basically the structure or framework we live our lives around. But when that structure disappears, it's not just a job that ends, it's a version of you that ends. And from my own experience when planning for my retirement, the talk typically was around finances. Yeah, there's a little bit on health, but not so much on the subject. Work gives us more than income. It gives us relevance, an identity, a sense of being needed. So when people say they feel a bit lost after retiring, it's not because they lack imagination or purpose. It's more because something, whether they liked it or not, that basically governed them for all their lives is suddenly gone. For many retirees, that can feel a little unsettling, even a little scary at first. And something else just to throw into the mix here. As I've said on this channel before, work has quickly forgotten about you. So in many ways, you're yesterday's person. Then if the previous reality wasn't enough to deal with, one of the most common pieces of feedback I've received about this place of discomfort is the pressure newbie retirees face towards forging a replacement identity. This could be via a new role, a new project, a new pursuit. But many retirees say that rushing into something new doesn't actually help. It just delays the adjustment. And that's pretty similar with a lot of things in life. For example, the harder we look or try, the more difficult it is to actually find. And this is the same with identity. Ask yourself, how long did you have your work or professional identity? 10, 20 or 30 years in a lot of cases I'm tipping. So it certainly doesn't switch overnight. But there is good news to come, so stay with me. Early on in retirement, there's a phase where you're no longer who you were, but you're not yet sure what you're becoming. And that in-between space can be uncomfortable and or breed some uncertainty. But it's also where something important happens. Previous expectations fall away, old pressures dissipate, and space slowly opens up. Have a think about it. Throughout the journey of life, we've embarked on new careers, new relationships, new personal pursuits, when more often than not, they turned out way differently to what we initially expected them to be, as we sort of fell our way into them. Well, retirement is no different. And the good news is there's way less pressure and stress and hopefully good times ahead. I've come to discover that a lot of retirees feel pressure to find their purpose after retirement. But for many retirees, what helps isn't finding something new, it's taking the pressure off. Taking the pressure off having it all figured out, off needing to be productive, off needing to explain or justify what you're doing with your time. What happened to just living and being able to breathe, I hear a lot of them say. And fair call. Because just living isn't about standing still. It's about letting things settle, a bit of reflection, which what retirement should be after all, shouldn't it? So whilst it might feel like it, in the early phase at least, retirement doesn't take away your identity. It removes your personal labels or titles that previously defined you. Until freedom takes over, it can feel like a loss. But the good news is a new identity awaits and one that you'll grow into over time. So if you've found yourself asking, who am I now? That doesn't mean you're behind. It actually means you're paying attention and very much in touch with yourself. So with that all said, guys, what's your retirement transition story? Share your thoughts, as it would be great to hear from you. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe so you're up to date with all the latest offerings here on the channel. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching and bye for now.